This is the Orange County Real Estate Marketplace update for March 2025. Spring is here. Let's start out and see what rates did in the month of March. They were actually down a bit over the month, but nothing super dramatic, pretty consistent. The month started out at 6.76% and ended at 6.65%, 0.11 down. Now this is down quite a bit, 0.4% from the year-to-date high that we had back in early January of 7.04%. Now let's talk about what supply did over the month of March. Up 16%. There are a lot more homes at the end of March than there were at the beginning. Note this. We are well above the inventory levels for this time of year compared to 22, 23, and 24. The rise in inventory since January is the biggest increase we've had over these 3 months in 15 years. But note this also, the overall quantity of listings is still dramatically less than the 3-year pre-COVID average. On the demand side for March, we saw sales increase 10%. So we had a 16% increase in inventory and a 10% increase in sales. To start out March, we were at 60 days expected marketing time, which is the top end for what is considered a hot seller's market. Now it's at 67 days. Still a seller's market to be sure, but nowhere near as warm. Interesting, if supply continues to outstrip demand, the market for sellers is going to get cooler and cooler, and that's better for buyers. By price, on the luxury end, homes above $2.5 million, the top 10% of homes, inventory was up 21% and sales were up 11%. So the cooling off in this segment was actually greater than the market as a whole. At 166 days expected marketing time, homes above $2.5 million are generally in a buyer's market. Across the rest of the segments, it's a hot seller's market below $1.5 million, barely a seller's market between 1.5 and 2.5, and then it's a buyer's market for everything else above that, getting colder and colder for sellers the higher up you go in price. So as I always do, let's take a look at a handful of cities. In Costa Mesa, expected marketing time is 50 days. That's down 14. It warmed up to a hot seller's market in Costa Mesa. The month ended with 82 homes for sale, which is up 5. Huntington Beach started out exactly the same as Costa Mesa, but it cooled off by 16 days. It's barely a seller's market right now in Huntington. And a big reason for that is there was a 43 home increase in inventory, ending the month at 272 homes. Irvine was basically unchanged. Barely a balanced market to start the month, barely a balanced market to end the month. There are 79 more homes to buy in Irvine right now for a total of 504. Also basically unchanged is Lake Forest, 64 days expected marketing time. A pretty warm seller's market. 77 homes available at the end of the month in Lake Forest, which was up 5. And then lastly, Newport Beach cooled off a bit. It started out the month at a 93-day expected marketing time and dropped 11 to 104 days. It's still a balanced market in Newport, despite having some of the highest prices in the county. There are 2 fewer homes to buy in Newport at month end than there were to start, for a total of 205 houses. Now, of course, if you've got questions about these cities or any other cities in Southern California, please contact me. Also, if you're thinking about buying a home or selling a home over the next year, please contact me. I'd love to show you the systems that I've developed and the strategies that I use on both sides. You can call me at 949-413-2371. You can also email me, michael@housemgroup.com. And then lastly, at the end of this video, there's a little landing page that you can click on that'll take you to a website of mine that has a bunch of topics for home sellers, home buyers, and mortgage borrowers. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great April.